Holy fucking shit. Welcome to the Not Holding Back series. My name is Fat Man. Listen. I like doing this because the Not Holding Back series gives me the chance to talk about whatever the fuck I want. And that is the key goal of this series. Listen. You may not care about the presidential election. Shit, I didn't care about the presidential election. I voted for Hillary last time. And I know, Fat Man, why would you vote for Clinton? You want to know why? Because the status quo would be the same. Why did I not vote for Donald Trump and you know what they say, orange man bad? I did not care for Donald Trump. That's why. I didn't feel like you are not a politician. You're a businessman. And I remember learning in high school and in history, for the U.S. history, when it came to like the oil industry, you have to keep big business out of politics, out of the government, because they used to have fucking money and strings everywhere thanks to oil. And it's kind of like an ass backwards thing to put business back in the White House for so-called we need business, and we need business to help the economy. And people are like, he helped the economy. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I did not want Trump. But this entire election has shown us all one fucking thing. You can't escape the guy. Seriously, once he was fucking elected, it seemed like everyone was just spraying down hoses of Trump this and MAGA this, and I don't care if you're a different race. If you are black, if you are Asian, if you are, I don't care whatever race you are, and you live in the U.S. and you voted for Trump, I have something to say. Even if you do not agree with the things that he has said, you condoned and let this man speak bigotry out his mouth. And for those of you who says, what bigotry did he speak out his mouth? Bitch, look!
How could you forget everything that's happened the last 4 years?
Not sure what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Well, that one was just funny. That was bad. That was worse. Someone made that up. Yikes. I gotta do something.
The Simpsons did it. And when the Simpsons have to tell you to do something, you're out your fucking mind. Tell you? You? Are you stupid? No. Look, Orange Man bad, Orange Man sus. Yo, Orange was mega sus. This is the one thing every American felt. When I wake up, what did Trump say? Oh shit, what did Trump say? What did Trump say? Because that's the one thing it is. And he may have not created the word fake news, but damn sure he coined the shit because now it's everywhere. People are just calling everything fake news. The BBC News is the British Broadcasting Network is the only news that I trust. You want to know why? Because them motherfuckers go out there and they almost get shot, killed, and everything. Them niggas were in Hong Kong almost dying when the protesters was happening in Hong Kong. And I hear nobody saying, those people are just, they should listen to their government. No. The one thing about the election I've learned, people were waiting to find out who won. Because look, this is I can't say the only time or last time we're going to see young people go out and vote for something they believe in. You're going to see people go out and vote. For 4 years, people waited to vote that motherfucker out. It's just how it is. You may not like the fact that I can say you condoned Trump's soapbox of him speaking racial history. He said Mexicans, the ones that are coming across the border, are not bringing their best. They're bringing in rapists, murderers. You let a man say that, and you elect him into the Senate. You elect him into the White House. He's sitting in the Oval Office. Are you out your goddamn minds? And for a lot of people that don't understand, New York was popping. Fuck you, Staten Island. You stupid motherfuckers. New York is popping, all right? This is what I have to say. And I even think Sneeko said it best and ever. And I'll let him say what he had to say on this. And here it is.
All right, so I just wanted to record this quick to give you my thoughts on the election because people ask about, like, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the election? What's your thoughts? Here's what I think. If you voted for Biden, you're kind of a bum. If you voted for Trump, you're also kind of a bum. If you're too invested in this election, if you're too invested into American politics at any point, you're a loser because you're setting yourself up for disappointment. For the most part, Trump didn't change a lot of my daily life. And a lot of your daily, if you're American, Trump didn't change a lot of your day-to-day life, unless you're a Mexican kid in a cage right now on the border. But He was a social media president. He was divisive. He made shit look and seem crazy online. Outside of that, look around. Daily life never changes based on the president. If you're too invested in this corrupt-ass, broken system, you're a loser. I'm reading this book right now called The 48 Laws of Power, and I'm on the chapter right now where they're describing cult leaders and how easy it is to grow power just by saying really vague and mysterious things that correspond with greatness. And it's funny because the book was written in 2007, and I feel like Trump read it and just used that as the blueprint for his whole campaign. Make America great again? When was it great? How do we make it great? It's always unclear and mysterious. And as long as you're just enthusiastic, people attach their own meaning to what you're saying. People start attaching things like God, freedom. People attach whatever they want to your vague idea of bigly great. I understand if you're calm, you're in a house, and you just want things to be easy and normal because you want a simple life. Then I understand that you want Biden and you're happy that Trump is gone. But my channel and a lot of you who I think relate to me, you're always on the come up. You're always thinking about getting more money, power, respect. You want to move up in the world. And anybody who's really trying to move up is wasting their time involving themselves in politics. It's broken through and through. Fuck the Democratic Party because they screwed over Bernie Sanders and I can never support them again. I would never vote for somebody in the Democratic Party because of how corrupt they are, how phony they sound when they talk, how like uppity they feel because, oh, we're not racist. They're the racist ones. You're racist too. Just because you have gender pronouns in your bio doesn't mean you're woke. It's getting me tight that people are hyped that Kamala Harris is like the first black female vice president. Whatever, man. She locked up thousands and thousands of people for weed charges. She could suck a dick, man. Biden is 77. He voted for the Iraq war and he signed a bill that says you can't declare bankruptcy on student debt. They both suck. They both suck. You should not be happy that Biden is the president. This is not the man. That's all I gotta say.
When it comes down to it, Biden is a necessary evil. Kamala Harris is a necessary evil. I can agree with Sneeko and I can disagree. You're not a fool or a bum for voting for either one of these sides. It's basically the American system. Welcome to a democracy. Welcome to freedom of speech. Look, I didn't like Trump supporters. They were like hell-raising motherfuckers, and some of them were just racist dicks or assholes or just fucking idiots or just all around brain dead. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like when Trump said grab a bitch by the pussy, most women and most people was like, it's locker room talk. Bitch, I've never talked that way, and I'm a pervert. I talk a lot of crazy shit. But when it comes down to it, you're not a bum if you care about the politics. You're paying attention to what's happening. You're paying attention to the strategies, to the talking points. You're paying attention to see these people, like a historian, do what they gotta say they're gonna fucking do. Trump said he was gonna build a wall and never actually built the wall. People paid money to build that wall. Fucking assholes. But when it comes down to it, he's taking fucking families and children away from each other. He's a bad president. He changed the day-to-day. Every time you wake up, you hear what this man has tweeted, and you felt scared the fact that he has the power to control the military, veto and pass a bill, and all of that shit. Regardless, it took Kim Kardashian and Kanye West to talk to him about prison reform. He didn't just think of that idea magically. It took a beautiful woman and a rich black man. Yeah, it took them. It did not take Trump to think of this magically, that what people think, like, oh, but he did this, and then he did this, and trickle down. Listen, I believe people, and I understand when other people look at something, a situation, and they say, wow, that was your president. I wanted Trump out of there more than anybody, just because I don't want to hear the president tweet or talk all the time. I could not get a moment's break, and all I felt that the president would say some dumb shit with a country, and we start a war. Taxing China on them tariffs was a big boy move, but then it kind of fucked up, and we still owe them money, but whatever. When it comes down to this, Sneeko has a point. Biden and Kamala Harris are not the best. They're not. They are basically necessary evils. They are. I'm sorry. They're necessary fucking evils. When it comes down to it, these evils are put in place for a reason. We need them to get him the fuck out. I'm just saying. I'm bad for this, but I'm saying it's the truth. he has a point. You should not give a fuck about politics. I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't care. But what I see, it's the necessary shit that has to go down. Fuck Republican. Fuck Democrat. Fuck the donkey. Fuck the elephant. This is bullshit. People talk about the election being rigged and Biden winning the votes, but also people talked about the same thing when it came down to Hillary. Hillary won the popular vote, but Trump won the electoral college. The electoral college is what really matters. Biden won the electoral college. Trump lost, and he only got a little bit of those votes. When it comes down to it, once the electoral college votes, the electoral college proves who wins. It really doesn't actually matter, but it matters to a degree because you still need the numbers behind you. Listen, hear me the fuck out. Arizona voted for Biden. You want to know why Arizona did that? Because there's a lot of people in Arizona who don't fuck with Trump. It's just how it is. Hillary should have won. I voted for Hillary and she fucking lost. And you know what? I didn't put up a hissy fit. I said, she lost. It's fucked up. I don't want Trump because I thought the government would keep big business out. But they said, he ran with a lot of full force. He said a lot of things to make people happy. But that's the thing. When he said, make America great again, I thought that you said, oh, Obama destroyed our country. Our country's no longer great. But Obama killed Osama bin Laden. So what the fuck you talking about? Necessary evils like Biden and Kamala are put in place for us, the people, to say, all right, you're there. In 4 years, we'll vote you the fuck out for somebody better. That's what it is. I'm sorry that Bernie Sanders didn't win. I wanted Bernie Sanders to win. But guess what? They left the nigga high and dry. And Biden tried to go for the presidency twice and failed. And now this is his third time. He's going to be 81 when he gets to 4 fucking years. The man is old as dirt and he just got a dog. So cute. But let's be honest here. I don't care for Kamala Harris. To me, you're not a black woman. There was a black woman in office, and that was Michelle Obama. She was the first lady of the United States, black. And I can say, I fuck with Michelle Obama, 100%. You know, she tried to change a lot of health stuff. It didn't work out for her, whatever. But she did her job immaculately. So I understand Biden being the president. I understand Kamala Harris being the secretary. But when it comes down to it, I don't trust him. I don't trust her. Nigga, I can't even throw these people. I can agree and disagree with Sneeko on a couple things. But this is what I feel. These necessary evils were put in place for us to vote them the fuck out. Because in 4 years, these motherfuckers are going to be out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you bozo. And we're going to vote for 2 different candidates that seem to be better than what we have. I'm just saying. This is why politics is so important. This is why voting is important. I know you did not care about this. I know as an American you didn't give a fuck about this. I'm a nerd and I don't give a fuck about this. But if this shit spilled over and leaked into my nerdy freedom, if this shit leaked over and spilled into my anime, spilled into my games and my cartoons, bitch, I would have been slapping every political I would have somehow ended up in the White House beating somebody. Because I would have asked them, what did you do? What did you do? Because we all did not want the president there. We all wanted a change. And I felt that the country needed this change. There's been a lot of hate. There's been a lot of divide. And it is because of who you picked. Shit, I don't know if people picked Clinton this much over the last person that Clinton was against. But let's be honest. When it came down to John McCain and Barack Obama, John McCain lost and Obama won. I kind of really look at this and say, holy shit, Obama's there. We have a first black president. And now we have an old president. Because Biden's going to be like 80 fucking 1 after 4 years. He's going to be old. Understandable, Trump is the oldest we have now, but Biden's going to be the second oldest or first oldest fucking senior we have up in there. Politics is a bitch. And to be real with you, I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but I want to be honest. It was nerve-wracking as an American, as a black kid, to look at this and say, wow, this is the political system. This is the divide I have in my country. The divide is black people get killed by cops. And nothing is done. In reality, even though Biden is president, nothing is still done. Nothing is getting done. Because after he sits in that office, people, my people, we're going to want one thing. Cops to make sure if you shoot somebody unarmed, you lose your badge or you go to jail. It's one of those. No off pay, nothing that. That's what they're going to want. That's what people are going to want. If you're a police officer and you shoot somebody unwrongfully and you kill them, you got to go to jail. It's simple. Your murder is murder. I don't give a fuck what you say. And it's happened a couple of times. And it's been a very divisive thing in conversation that, hey, police officers should have better training. Yeah, that better training should be there from the get-go. But let's be honest, it's not. And the fact that people keep confusing Antifa and Black Lives Matter, you need to stop doing that. Antifa or anti-fascist or anti-socialist motherfuckers, whatever the fuck they are, they're different. They're not even an organization group. Even the FBI said it. They're an idea, not a group, not an organization. They're just a bunch of fucking people with the same ideas, the same thinking patterns or whatever, or anarchists, whatever the fuck they are. Black Lives Matter was basically to stand with black people to stop the deaths and killings of other black kids across this country, to make sure something like all the shootings we've seen don't happen. And we get some type of justice. Justice is important. If you're an American, you live in this country, I'm black, I'm a God, bro, I believe in God, I believe in the system. But when the system just keeps failing you, you kind of look and say, okay, can we make that better? Can we make that better? And then you just want that betterness to come, and it never comes. The people in Nigeria are fighting for their rights, and they want a better system. Do you think they're going to get it? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, but I hope they do. I pray they do. And if they don't get a better system, how are we not going to get a better system? By now, this country could have created so many jobs when the pandemic happened. You know how many delivery jobs could have been created because of the pandemic? A lot of delivery jobs could have been created because of this pandemic. You could have been delivering stuff in your own country, in your own state, back and forth if you had a car. Delivering stuff back and forth. Some people took advantage of that, just like they're taking advantage of the unemployment system. But look, the president, the shit that's happening, nothing is going to get done. The real work is in front of us. Hopefully, I ain't lying to you, some shit gets done. If it doesn't, welcome to fucking America, where nothing is getting done. This is what politics is. This is politics, boy. Nothing ever gets fucking done. I stand on this mountain with my fist raised in the fucking air. If it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. And that doesn't make sense. And if it's not making sense, as a friend told me, it doesn't make money. This country loves to make money. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. Because we voted Orange, and Orange was sus as fuck, so I'm glad he's out. But what really makes sense is the fact that, yeah, we have two less known evils. But these evils are gonna get dealt with. Biden will be dealt with. Kamala Harris, she will be dealt with. They will be voted out. It will happen. But hopefully in 4 years, let's see they don't do enough damage. Let's get 2 years under our belt to make sure whatever damage they do, the American people can at least fix it. And he's probably going to inherit most of Trump's damage. It's just how it is. But hopefully the people that were praising the fuck out of Trump are going to go back underground with their quiet racism and shut the fuck up. It's been bad. My city has felt it. The country has felt it. And just when Biden was elected and he was announced as the next president of these United States, you want to know what happened? We were all brightened up like the fucking sun. I'm just saying, man, shit's crazy. And if you don't believe me, I ain't got nothing to prove to you, my dog. My country's been a hellhole. Your country's probably been one too. I'm just saying, shit ain't pretty. Fuck politics and fuck the presidency. Because right now, it's yay Biden. And the next, when he's in the office, it's going to be fuck that nigga. Just like it's always been fuck the authority. We've always said fuck the authority. We never said yeah with authority with thumbs up. But we said, oh, that's good. That's good. Look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. We've always been like that. It's honesty. It's just honesty. But that's what I got to say. Tell me, what do you think of the new president? Do you care? Do you give a rat's ass? Or you're just like, nah, fat man, fuck all that shit, my son. Let it be heard in the comments below. This is the Not Holding Back series. I give 0 fucks for what you have to say. But if you want to have a delightful conversation, the comments below. If you don't want to have a delightful conversation, fuck off down the river. But from me to you, remember to like, remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified, and like always, never give up, never surrender, and keep on grinding in mad love. And make sure you wash your hands, because this virus is real. It's not fake. It's not a hoax. Wash your hands. Stay away from grandma and grandpa. Peace. and I'm fucking out. I just want the year to end. Like, really. Fucking end.
Shit.
Gambino on drum.
When's the last one?
You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill.
When's the
Some
last
of you
one?
niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
Alright.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas fallin' like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden?